No, people don't know what I'm talking about over here. I have to speak really slowly, otherwise people don't understand my accent. You know, like I checked in the hotel, you know. G'day mate, how you going? He goes, I'm sorry sir. Hello, how are you? It's like an expression you got over here, you know, you call flip-flops flip-flops. We don't call them that in Australia. We call them thongs. You know what you call thongs over here? Women's G-strings. Nobody told me that the first time I got here. In the conversation I was having with this bloke in the street. He go, man, when she been over you could see a thong. I said, whoopee-doo. What are you looking at a thong for? He said, it was popping out the top of her jeans. I said, what was popping out the top of her jeans? A thong. A thong was popping out the top of her jeans? What's a friggin' thong doing popping out the top of her jeans? He said, no, man, when you look down at jeans, you can see a thong. So she must have loose jeans on. I said, by the way, where's the other one? The other what? I said, thong, they always come in twos. He said, what do you know about thongs? I said, I wear them. He said, do you? I said, yeah. He said, when? I said, when I'm feeling hot. When it's cold, I put a sock on first and put the thong over that. What's the big deal? My mum wears them, my dad wears them. He said, are we talking about the same thing? I said, I don't think so. I had a girlfriend 10 years ago. No, I've had other ones in between that. I'm talking about this particular one. She used to wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me questions, you know, just out of the blue. 3 o'clock in the morning. Carl, what? What? She says, tell me the truth. I said, I'll try. She says, do you find me attractive? I said, I can't even see you. I drove her mad. She went crazy because of me. I drove her nuts. She started hallucinating at the end. She started coming home late at night going, Carl, I'm seeing someone else. What? I said, there's no one here, you dickhead. She says, Carl, I'm sleeping with someone else. I said, you're not. It's me. Do you ever wonder where words come from? I thought about that the other day. I thought, where do words come from? At one point in history, there were no words. We were all just walking around looking at each other going like that. You know, one day someone went, hey, we need some words. Because words are just noises, right? Like, that's a noise, but it's not a word. But word is the noise for word. Yeah, like numbers. And you can use noises too. If you ever, you know, you think noise sounds stupid. You know when people talk a lot and they won't shut up? And you just want them to go? And they won't. You just make a noise and that just gets rid of them. They go, oh really? I go, it's like numbers, 1, 2, 3. Where do we get one from? One, why is it one? Why wasn't it whoa? It could have been 2 could have been 3 could have been would have made that Jackson song a bit different. A, B, C. It's easy as you know, instead of saying 1,000, you could have said now we wave with our arms. Looks stupid after a while. Could have been with our legs. G'day mate, how you going? All right? Instead of saying see you, you might have went would have instead of good thanks you went would have been fun walking in the shops these days. G'day mate, how you going? Give us coffee and pies, thank you. How many kids you got? I've got whatever you have got. Johnny, I've told you I've told you times. Stop playing around. I'll tell your mother. How is your wife, mate? She's pretty... Oh, shit, it's half-past. I better go. Okay. Right. Thanks a lot. Good night. Thank you. I couldn't figure out if my old man was deaf or I was stupid. He'd come in the house and yell out, "You done your homework?" I said, "What?" He says, "Beg your pardon?" I said, "What?" "Beg your pardon, Carl." I said, "What, Dad?" Go on for 10 minutes. Or he just said the opposite of what he meant. He never said what he meant, he just said the opposite. You had to guess what he meant by him saying the opposite. Like slamming doors, he hated doors being slammed. He wouldn't say, "Don't slam the door, that's too easy." Come home from school. "Carl, what? Is the door shut?" Is this bloke serious or what? So I just slammed it. I think you can shut the door a bit harder or what? Well, I'll give it a go. Or if you left the lights on, he'd just agree with it. "That's right, leave all the light on." "Why don't you go and turn all the lights on, Carl?" I said, "Why?" "Let's use up all the electricity in one day." I said, "This bloke's a cockhead." Summertime, he'd open the door and go, "That's right, Carl, let all the flies in." What? "Open the door wider, let all the flies in." "Righto, boys, come in." Mum was, she pretty much said the same thing as Dad, but she had a very pleasant voice. "Hello." It was sort of like the one tone all the way along. It was a bit hypnotic. She had this habit when she said something negative, the tone of her voice changed. And as a kid, you only remember the negative bits with a weird tone. She'd go, "Take the plates over to the other table, Carl, and whatever you do, don't drop them." That's all the bit I remembered walking over with the plates. Drop them. Drop them. Drop them. Go down the road and get me some bread from the shop and don't get run over. Fuck, get run over. Drop them, get run over. She reckoned I had selective hearing. You only hear what you want to hear, Carl. I used to eat lollies before dinner. She taught me how to do it. Denies it. I'm eating the lollies. She walked past and go, "Eat all those lollies and you won't eat your dinner." "You won't eat your dinner if you eat all those lollies." "Eat all those lollies and you won't eat your dinner." I'd eat all the lollies. Dad said, "Why don't you eat your dinner?" I said, "I ate all the lollies." I said, "Why?" I said, "Your stupid wife told me to."
My great-grandfather got his tongue shot off in the war. Never talked about it, though.
When does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it leaves and never comes back?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Everybody thinks you're so cool, man. But this is a little cooler.
Why don't dinosaurs make good pets?
I don't know.
Because they're dead.
I was at the library. I was...
Hold on, I just snotted it.
I was at the library. I was at the library, and the lady in front of me asked the librarian if they had any books on paranoia. And the librarian goes, "They're right behind you."
My ex-wife cheated on me with her deaf best friend. I should have seen the signs.
You know who doesn't ever make any sounds when they go to the bathroom? Psychiatrists. The P is silent.
I just got my wife a fridge for her birthday. I cannot wait to see her face light up when she opens it.
I found a massive henway in my garage the other day.
What's a henway?
About a pound and a half.
What state is known for its extra small soft drinks?
No.
Minnesota.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
Dishes Sean Connery. Who's dish?
Why doesn't James Bond fart in bed?
I don't know.
Because it would blow his cover.
I just learned that the company who manufactures yardsticks and rulers won't be making them any longer.
My sister just delivered a baby and knew she had it in her.
There's a really fine line between hyphenated words
People who need their opinions validated are so annoying. Am I right?
You're right. When I was a little kid, my dad used to put me in tires and just roll me down the hill. Those are good years.
The worst motel I've ever stayed in was called the Fiddle. It's a vile inn.
A dog walks into a bar a dog walks into a bar from the construction site across the street.
In the construction site.
So a dog walks into a bar from the construction site across the street and he says, "Give me a beer." And the bartender goes, "Whoa, a talking dog." And he's like, "You should go work at the circus." And the dog goes, "Are they hiring bricklayers?"
I dreamt last night that my spirit rose from a toilet bowl. It was an out-of-body experience.
I sat next to a baby for a 10-hour flight. I didn't think it was possible for someone to scream for 10 hours straight. Even the baby was impressed.
So I pulled this guy over and I said, "How high are you?" And he said, "No, sir, it's hi, how are you?"
Cop pulled me over. He said, "Papers?" I said, "Scissors." And I won. So I drove off. He must have wanted a rematch or something because he was following me for like 45 minutes.
You know what nation sleeps the longest? Hibernation.
The local blacksmith passed away, and I adopted his dog. As soon as we got home, he made a bolt for the door.
One thing I can't deal with is a deck of cards glued together.
People say they pick their nose. I feel like I was just born with mine.
I haven't talked to my wife in 7 years. I don't want to interrupt her.
What do you get when you cross a polar bear with a seal? A polar bear.
Today I plan on being as useless as the G in lasagna.
Singing in the shower is fun. Till you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera. Lance is an uncommon name nowadays. But in medieval times, people were called Lancelot.
Keep asking around what LGBTQT stands for. So far I haven't gotten a straight answer.
Not to brag, but I just got hired as a fitness model. They're using me as the before picture.
My friend suggested that we disguise ourselves as luggage at the airport.
I said, let's not get carried away.